If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed Maverick Jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Gozer the Gozerian. I know, it's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome back to another episode of Twingo Live. This particular episode, of course, is episode 56. There's nothing meaningful about that number, but it's 56. We've been doing this 56 times after this evening, and we're still doing it. We're going to keep doing it until they drag us away kicking and screaming, or we just get tired of it, or you get tired of it. But yes, welcome to Twingo. Twingo, open brackets, Firewalk with Me edition, dash, including the missing pieces, close brackets. Ooh, changed up the punctuation. Yes, Twingo Live. And I will say before I go any further, please, if you have a kazoo at home, or indeed a copy of A Murder of Songs, please get them and have them close to you for later on, because we are going to attempt to break a world record this evening here on Twingo Live. I'll tell you the details later, but it's exciting, isn't it? Almost. But of course we cannot play Twingo until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself, the organ grinder to my monkey. Not that euphemism. Give it up for my wife, Rose Thorne. Did you do this last week? Came on with snacks.
It's not snacks. It's medicinal.
Why? Because it's chocolate.
After 8?
It is after 8. I don't know if you know anyone that does this. She eats an after 8, puts the wrapper back in the box. So you never know how many are actually there. You go, oh, I'll have one of those. Oh, no, that's just... No, I'll have one. Oh, that's just...
Do you know how that came about?
How what came about? You putting the things back in. How did it come about?
Back in the 1980s, when times were different, and I was working in a hotel.
In a hotel.
it was very much the way to have to kind of fool the head waitress into thinking that she had loads of after-treatments. And
so loads of waitresses where you worked would go, "There you are, madam," and she'd go,
"Yeah."
And it was your fault.
Not
just for that, I'm going to have
just
one.
mine.
I'm not even after 8 ages, it feels like.
Ah, see, Maya's eating gin and tonic ones.
Oh, well, I'm not sure I fancy them.
I ate them as well. I had them at Christmas.
Oh, you?
What are you going to do with that now?
I'll put it over here. Not in the box.
Put it in the box.
No.
Put it in the box.
What's in the box? Lots of wrappers.
But, yeah, a box of after-treatments, which were a gift from Mr. Shane the Hurricane Gilliver.
Okay, so.
Cheryl says somebody's been to the barber's.
Yes, I have had my hair cut. Finally got to have my hair cut. Went back to Mr. Ducktail. Oh, Mr. Ducktail, cut my hair. It was great. Oh, it feels great to have my hair cut. And then he said, "Oh, by the way, I'm moving back to France. Like on the 22nd of this month. This is the last haircut I'm getting from him. Now I have to find some other bastard to do it." So she's not going to do it. Might as well get Monkey to do it. So, yes, so I just explained very quickly.
Yeah, there's about 18 new players.
Oh, 18 new. Well, that is a lot. Okay, for any new players out there, basically this is Twingo. It's Twingo Live. Twingo basically is just, well, the easiest way to explain it is, you know what bingo is, right? Yeah. You know what Twin Peaks is, right? You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but you know it's a thing. Bingo, Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twin Peaks, bingo, Twingo, Twin Peaks, bingo. It's a composite word. It's a portmanteau. Basically, it's Twin Peaks, bingo. Each and every one of these balls has something written on it that corresponds in some way to Twin Peaks, open brackets, Fire Walk with Me, dash, including the missing pieces, close brackets. And basically, Rose will read it out, I will repeat it, and then you will take your Twingo cards. If you don't have your Twingo card already, it is too late, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch. There's lots of other things that will be going on. There will be hijinks. There will be malarkey, won't there? There'll be monkey business, maybe, if she puts in enough. Yes, how many squares on each Twingo card?
25.
25 squares on each Twingo card. So if one of these balls corresponds to it, simply take a writing implement and cross it off. If you're like a bingo professional, you've got a dabber, you take your dabber and dab it. If you don't have a writing implement, you don't have a dabber, simply take your fingers and make a hole in the card thus. Just make a hole, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate. And we are looking for a full lodge. That means every single one of those 25 squares, every single one of them, not a corner, not a diagonal, not a fucking line. A full card or a full lodge. And once you have crossed off, dabbed, or invaginated a full lodge, simply type into the comments below the word Twingo in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as you think is appropriate. At which point we will take a screen grab and continue to play. But why? Why would we continue to play when you've already won? That's because each and every game of Twingo has how many winners? 3 winners, and this evening's game is no exception. So we will continue to play until we have screen grabbed 3 winners. Why the screen grab? That's because you're all over the shop, different places, different countries sometimes. Often the calls of Twingo will come in a different order on your feed than they will on ours. And we have to go with ours because you know what? It's the only fucking feed we can see. So we have to take the screen grabs to prove the order in which they come. There's a first, there's a second, there's a third. 3 winners. I will also say this somewhere in these balls. There is a ball that reads the Log Lady. Nothing's been called yet. But when the ball that says the Log Lady is called, then we drink a toast to the wonderful Catherine Coulson who played the Log Lady, and we take a drink. If you do drink alcohol and you don't have an alcoholic drink with you, I suggest you get one. But also don't forget to get your kazoos and your copies of the book.
And for our under 18s who are watching and are not legal to drink, this is when you can have more sugar.
Well, it depends on the country they're in and the legal drinking age. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think Simon is of legal drinking age. So Simon, when we drink, you have sugar.
Just
And Maya will thank us for that.
maybe a spoon, a whole spoon, soup spoon. So yes, that's basically it. I think I've done it all. Yeah. Oh, so when you call Twingo, that means you're saying you've crossed off everything. But if you call Twingo incorrectly, or as we say here, fraudulently, then every single person in the comments will get to call you an imbecile in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as they feel is appropriate. Do we all understand? Deafening was the silence. I'm looking forward to getting to the show on the 20th. And even if they're boos and hisses, at least I'll get something back from the audience. I mean, it could just be stony silence. But, you know, at least there's a chance. Just a kind of, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed.
I think they too are going to be so excited to be out of the house next week.
Yeah, I'm planning on leeching a lot of that goodwill out of the crowd.
But,
because it's been hard work getting back.
7 months since you've been on stage.
And just I'm rehearsing and trying to get the songs and the this and that all in my head. And
we've done this every Thursday.
Every single Thursday.
For months and months and months. But, you know, in the United Kingdom,
in which we stand,
reside, as of this Monday, you can hug your friends.
Your friends?
Yeah.
You can't hug strangers.
No, I don't want to hug strangers, but you can hug your friends. You can hug your friends. So there's about 3 people. 3 people I think that I want to hug.
Right. Do you want to list them or leave them as a mystery?
No, leave it as a mystery. Let everybody think they're one of the 3. But yeah, I'm excited for that. What else am I excited for? I'm excited for our world record-breaking attempt this evening.
Should I wait to detail that? Or
as long as everybody's got their kazoo.
You've got a kazoo, get your kazoo. And if you've got a copy of A Murder of Songs, that will help as well, because then you can sing along as well as playing along. We're going to do this, people. We're going to do this.
But yeah, record attempt. Roy Castle is coming round.
He is dead. Well, he's so dead.
Well, his stand-in, Roy Castle's stand-in, is coming round to check that we are in fact breaking a world record. So we are going to try and smash the world record for the most amount of Twingo players playing the kazoo concurrently while Benjamin Lush sings a song.
Because currently the record for the record for people playing a kazoo during a game of Twingo is it's 1.
So we're going to break
that. If you have any way to record yourself, to mark it, to actual proof, because Guinness are going to want proof, aren't they? Do film yourself playing along. It's a simple tune I've chosen, a very well-known song I've chosen, so I think people can get into it.
It's going to be really exciting.
I mean, even if you don't have the book, you'll probably get the chorus by the 3rd time, and you can. And if you can't just play on the kazoo, and there's kind of 2 parts you can play on the kazoo. One simpler than the other. I think it's going to be world breaking.
Pete Piper says which end do we blow and which end. Yeah, so you may need to, when you're about to start, remind people.
Oh, I'll need a more standard kazoo then to teach people.
Well, I don't know where your red
one is. I don't know where my red one is.
We've got.
But we can. I'm sure we'll.
So you might have to do
a little tutorial. Yeah, I'll work you into it. Norris McGuirter will be on the phone. Yes, that ages me. You don't know who Norris McGuirter is, which means you don't know who murdered his brother. I mean, in real life, that's not really funny. Let's play Twingo. Let's Twingo.
Woo!
Woo!
Of course, we do have a genuine world record holder playing Twingo this evening.
We do. Yes.
Yes, Miss Snake Gravar.
Well, in theory, I'm a world record holder because I'm the one person.
Yeah, you don't. She has a certificate. I can make you a certificate.
Yeah, you might be.
I'm not one up in Canva.
A certificate, yes.
So everybody who sends us video or photographic
Evidence.
evidence, everybody who sends us on will also get one of the Rose Thorn Guinness World Record participation certificates as made in Canva. I mean,
That's Canva, not Canada.
I've got a day off tomorrow. Now
So,
I've got something to do.
What else you got to do? What else you gonna do? What else
Apparently.
you gonna do?
So,
Let's Twingo. I've said it about 5 times now. Let's Twingo. Okay, first
Oh.
ball out.
hell God, baby damn no.
The first ball out is Hell God Baby Damn No. It's nice to have the first one is a line said by David Bowie himself. Hell God Baby Damn No. If you have that on your Twingo card, simply cross it off, dab it, or invaginate, and we are off.
Oh, another red one. Ooh, woodsman.
Woodsman. Simply woodsman. Woodsman, a man of wood, filthy man on the stairs with beard. A woodsman, cross it off, dab it, you know.
Wash your hands.
Wash, very, very apt for the COVID age. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Maybe with soap you could win this evening.
And a handy tip.
Handy.
Put some hand cream on the hands just before you go to bed. Soak in over the night. And
I thought you were going
oh,
to say just
soft
before you
hands.
wash them. That
No,
would be weird.
soft hand. Oh,
They are soft.
yeah. Hand cream every night. Rub it in. Give it a good old lather. Save your hands from that cheap, pesky soap.
The cheap, pesky,
Soap.
not scope. It's not like a
I don't have to go to work
I
tomorrow.
see no ships.
The pale horse.
Woe to the ones who behold the pale horse. The pale horse, cross it, dab it. Nay, why the long face? The pale horse.
Great Northern Hotel.
Is it the mediocre southern B&B? No. It is the Great Northern Hotel. Another after 8 going down.
Oh, it's not tiny.
I've got to say, it feels like it's been months since we've done this. It's very weird. I think it's because I've been really busy rehearsing. Feels like,
Well, after eights make me think of Christmas.
right.
And I was eating an after eight earlier on, and I must admit, my thoughts wandered to Bailey's. And I thought,
You were thinking, oh, you could dunk
Bailey's.
it in Bailey's.
But then I remember there
Can
was
you get mint Bailey's?
probably.
I bet you can.
But for summer, I saw on the interweb, on one of the social medias, a pina colada Bailey's, and I'm very partial to it.
Pina colada.
I'm very partial to a
What's
pina
in a
colada.
pina colada?
Pineapple, coconut, and rum.
With cream.
Coconut cream, not like real cream. Coconut.
Yeah, no. But although Bailey's, I tried Bailey's, didn't I, for the first time, and I was kind of like, oh, it's going to be. Ooh, it's very. Wasn't it a special Bailey's?
Red velvet.
It was a red velvet Bailey's. My God, it's good.
So, yeah. Thinking about Christmas. He is Bob.
He is Bob. No other Bob-related balls. Simply the one that says he is Bob.
Oh.
Balls. Panicky goose, panicky goose, panicky goose. Panicky goose. That's fine.
Twin Peaks High School.
It's a school where they get high. It's the Twin Peaks High School where in the corridors they do this. And then moonwalk. Moonwalk. Hee hee. Twin Peaks High School.
Ba-doo-doo-doo-ba-doo. Ooh. Douglas Firs.
Douglas Firs. He's a tall man, tall as a tree. He's Douglas Falula Firs. Douglas Firs.
Sometimes he's second.
It doesn't have a T.
I like tea.
Did you come Firs or second? That's not how people talk.
Jack's Cabin. Early.
Jacques' cabin, because Jacques is cabinet uptown, uptown. Cabinet uptown, uptown. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabinet uptown, uptown. Sideways, sideways. Jacques' cabin.
James Hurley.
James Falula Hurley. James was always cool. James Falula Hurley. James Hurley, James Hurley. Not going to do that because yesterday, did you know yesterday was World Limerick Day? So for the reading later on, I will be reading, I think I've got 4 limericks from the books what I wrote, some of which are quite filthy. And all of which are Twin Peaks themed.
Almost like you know what we're doing.
Well, it's not.
Ooh, Red Diamond City Motel.
Red Diamond City Motel. Red Diamond City Motel. We didn't know anything about the Red Diamond City Motel until the Blu-ray with the deleted scenes. Not going to say it. Didn't know about it. Didn't know about it. Now we know about the Red Diamond City Motel, where dark things going on.
And soaps are made.
Yes, and soaps are made, yes. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, dear me. Whew. And if you come to the show on the 20th, there is a story about me sneezing. That's the kind of high-profile, high-level, highfalutin entertainment you can expect.
Thankfully, there's only one table left, so nobody's out there thinking, oh, that's going to make me want to come and see the show, isn't it?
There is only one table left. We're nearly sold out, people. We can do this. Nearly.
I've made an animated GIF for when we do sell out, because yeah, I'm a little bit addicted to playing with Canva on my phone.
Next ball.
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
This week, like many of you, we did some stuff. But one of the stuffs, what I did this week,
such good English,
was send a handwritten note to Kim Wilde and to Kate Bush to say thanks for supporting us in the charity. Kim Wilde, who apparently now knows who I am, her and her brother are putting on the internet about me. Apparently I've made Kim Wilde's day. I sent a note to say thanks very much, you're amazing, look what we've done, and somebody put on there a beautiful, her brother put on Twitter a beautiful message from Cadbury versus Cancer, made my day. Kim Wilde went, mine too. Kim Wilde read a postcard what I wrote.
And she read it all the way from Cambodia.
And I made her
because of the
day.
The song that she did a song called.
So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, isn't it?
It's really cool. Bonkers.
Yeah, I should tell Thomas Ford in Australia.
Yes, because he covered Cambodia at one of our 80s shows many, many years ago now.
I fear that
in Cambodia.
I fear that the fact that Simon doesn't have school tomorrow, Paul has the day off work, and I have the day off work, we just feel a bit chattery. So should we play Twingo?
Let's Twingo.
Intensely. Killer Bob.
Killer Bob. We've had He is Bob, but he is Killer Bob. Who was it what done them murders? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was Killer Bob.
Or was it David Lynch?
No, it was Killer Bob. David Lynch. David Falula Lynch. David Lynch with his weather forecast every day. And there has been a quote from Laura Dern saying that whatever David Lynch is working on at the moment is going to blow people's minds, is going to be fucking crazy bonkers out there, which I'm very much looking forward to. Yeah. And unlike a lot of people, I kind of don't want a season 4 of Twin Peaks, at least not now. I want Lynch to just like be unfettered, just go and just fuck people's heads up. That's what I want.
Shall I tell them?
What?
So I've been talking to DKL, as I call him, talking DKL,
Dickle.
and I have agreed. I hadn't told you yet. I wanted it to be a surprise, but now seems as good a time as any. He's actually going to be making a fly-on-the-wall live documentary about Benjamin Lush and Rose Thorne and the internet sensation that is Twingo Live. It was a secret, and I'm sorry
Some
you had to
people will
find
believe you when you
I'm
say
sorry you had to find out
Oh.
live on air. I wanted it to be, you know, moonlight and roses,
Well.
fizzy wine and all the rest. But yeah, DKL and I have been having a chat.
that. So what, he's going to set the camera up over there, is he? And...
Yeah, we're going to move the sofa to the side.
Okay.
And he
So-
said he's quite small. He needs a seat though because he's an elderly gentleman.
As am I.
So he's going to be sitting on the accent chair that we're just going to
Oh,
move over.
You know,
there.
the accent chair is pretty Lynch, so I think he
liked the accent chair.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to have a live. There's going to
Is
be
Laura Dern going to be in it?
Yeah, well, she's going to help you play the kazoo in the interval because DKL said, "Oh, we've got it," because she's Laura Dern. She won't stop going on about.
You've got to put her in something.
So
She's at a loose end.
I said that she could come on. She could come on when I go to fix the interval drinks, and she could be your kind of kazoo
buddy.
So so she's learning
And
the
accompanied
kazoo.
on the kazoo by none other than Laura Falula Dern.
And I think
there's no microphone. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think he's looked at the 55 episodes of Twingo, worked it out to be approximately 110 hours.
Yeah, at least.
And thought to himself that maybe he could knock out a good 18-hour documentary on Twingo.
Well, you see, if he just did the one episode, then he'd be knocking one out, and nobody wants.
So yeah,
not on Netflix.
Coming soon to Netflix, November 2021.
Let's Twingo.
Coffee.
Simply coffee. Even a bad cup of coffee is better than no coffee at all, said David Lynch. David Lynch and his coffee. Coffee. Teresa Banks at Santander.
Whoa,
Oh, changed
changing up.
over. Better interest rates.
Oh.
Teresa Banks. Everybody's
got a bank somewhere.
Teresa Banks hangs out with skanks. Teresa Banks.
Jay has said, instead of Netflix and chill, it's Netflix and Twingo. It's quite a different thing, isn't it? How can you watch Netflix and play Twingo? I mean,
Teresa Banks has a thing for Thomas Hanks.
Paul and John have just shouted Nat West at the screen when you were shouting. We're not anything but unpredictable.
Teresa Banks, she's a Twin Peaks character among many. But where is it she ranks?
At the Roadhouse.
The Roadhouse. A polar bear fell on me. A polar bear fell on me at the Roadhouse.
Leland Palmer.
I mean, that was not as good as last week.
No, I've got too many other balls in my other hand.
Leland Magician Palmer.
I did send the video of me doing my palming magic last week to Scott Ryan, who wrote back almost instantly to offer me a book deal.
It's funny, isn't it, how you can't detect sarcasm over an instant message. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. It's just so odd.
Cable bends steel.
Cable bends steel. Clang. Cable bends steel. And some of you winners this evening will be able to bend steel like Sheriff Cable. Cable bends steel.
I have the fury of my own momentum.
I have the fury of my own momentum. I have the fury of my own momentum.
It's purple. That's an agent. But which
Sometimes.
agent is it? It's Agent Albert Rosenfield.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. Agent Albert Falula Rosenfield. Agent Albert Rosenfield. Cross him off, dab him, you know.
There's lots of filth going on in the chat this
Is there?
evening, isn't there?
It's not like them.
Well, it's because we've all got tomorrow off work.
Oh, have we?
Paul, John, Simon, Oliver as well, I think.
I'm working tomorrow.
I'm not.
Wow.
I'm making Canva participation certificates for everybody who joins in.
When we smash that record.
Smash! Abandoned train car.
Abandoned train car, where it all went down and went very poorly for one particular young lady. The abandoned train car.
Donna Hayward.
If anyone would, Hayward, Donna Madonna, there's always manana. Donna Hayward. We saw a trailer for a new film starring Lara Flynn Boyle. I've completely forgotten what it was called, but it looked kind of exciting and maybe interesting. Nice to see her doing things. Not seen her in anything for ages.
Well, did you?
Well, no, but she's kind of playing someone who needs like a liver transplant, I think is the whole spiel. But yeah. But that's the thing. When, was it last year or something, when everyone did a rewatch of the pilot, and we'd not seen it for years, I was blown away by how good she was. So she should be in more things.
Pete Python, you need to pay attention because there's no archivist this evening.
Oh, sweet baby
John
Moses.
Atfield said last week after
No.
one he was never doing it again.
No.
Oh, Shell says that she has to be at work early tomorrow. Maya has got work tomorrow and a deadline. And Abby's got a hold of a safeguarding course. And so, yeah, it's just Paul, John and me who can get absolutely twatted.
What's a safeguarding course?
It's about...
Oh, you've got a safe. No one knows the combination, and you have to guard against anyone finding the combination and gaining access to the interior of the safe. I see.
And Annika says her work reopens next week, so this may be her last game.
Good.
Sean Mooney says, "What's work? Oh, you'll know soon enough, Sean Mooney.
You know that thing where
soon
you
enough."
feel tired after you've been with us putting on a show. That's what work is.
Let's Twingo. Let's Twingo. Okay, where are the words? Oh.
Lynch does that when he's doing his ball every day. Sometimes he goes,
DKL. Blue rose. Blue rose.
I'm like the blue rose, like the magazine Blue Rose. Blue, electric blue, that's the color of my rose. Where I will live, blue, blue.
Nothing new.
That's your second there. Mark the time there. That's your second. Us dancing in silence.
Okay, 46 minutes in. Remember, 46 minutes
46.
I do this, I take a 1 second clip every day of
whatever.
Mostly it's the cat or cakes or dinner.
Or the films we're watching.
Or the films we're watching. Rarely does anything happen, but every Thursday is marked with 1 second from Twingo.
Well, something else could happen, but it seems unlikely.
46. What's the number?
46. It's the same amount of minutes you got on average one side of a C90.
Where are the Ryans, Snake Fervor? Well, Purgatory, I think.
Well, Florida. It's
Florida.
similar.
Time zones have changed. It's all
In the
gone a bit.
time zone, and in the time zone, and in the time zone.
Harold Smith.
Scratchy McScratchface himself. Harold Falula Smith. J'ai un âme solitaire. Harold Smith.
Oh, Simon wants us to do the hustle so he can dance along. Maybe after I've had another gin, Simon, with enough heckling from the audience, I absolutely will think that's a fantastic idea.
You'll have to remind us, though, because we will forget. Do the hustle.
Meanwhile, nicotine's a drug, caffeine's a drug.
Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug. Who's the towhead? Nicotine's a drug. Caffeine's a drug.
Black Lodge.
Black Lodge. There's nothing black in it, but it's the Black Lodge. Black Lodge. Black Lodge. Cross it, dab it. You know.
Is it future or is it past?
Is it future? Or is it past? Is it future? Or is it past? Is it future or must it be past? Is it future?
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner. The Double R Diner, where you can drink coffee. The Double R Diner. Damn fine coffee.
It's the Silver Fox. It's the Silver Fox, indeed. It is Bobby Briggs.
Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Falula Briggs. Bobby Briggs. Bobby Briggs collects leaves, leaves the twigs.
I don't know the answer to Annika's question because I drank that gin really quickly. Do you remember?
What?
Annika?
No, Annika. I don't believe that ball has been called.
Fat Trout Trailer Park.
That's right. We're body shaming that trailer park. It's the Fat Trout Trailer Park. It's not fat. It's amply curvaceous. It's the amply curvaceous trout park. It's the Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Come on now. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. See? That's...
You see,
Don't get that on Britain's Got Talent, do
This is
you?
why DKL wants to make a 110-hour documentary about us. Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snake Nelson. He speaks with forked tongue. Mike Snake Falula Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson.
Well
Mike
done.
is the man.
Well done, Rupert, for coming in and answering the question because it appears none of us can remember. It's very warm in this one.
It really is.
Evening.
I tell you where it's really warm. At the Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Come on!
Oh.
Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Motherfucker, yeah. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park. Come on! I physically had to stop myself from just doing that for like half an hour.
Secret Diary.
Secret Diary. Fear not, vegans. We're not talking secret dairy. Secret Diary, perhaps held on to by Harold Smith. It's the Secret Diary.
Agent. Which one?
Orange. Is it orange?
Agent Philip Jeffries.
Agent Philip Jeffries, played by the none other than the late and the truly great Mr. David Bowie. Agent Philip Falula Jeffries.
And you can see the Cabaret versus Cancer Elite Cabaret team at Wilton's Music Hall with Ashes to Ashes this July 28th and 29th. We're doing 2 nights.
At Wilton, first of all, Wilton's Music Hall, I think the oldest surviving functioning music hall, Victorian music hall in the country, I think.
Yep.
It's a beautiful venue. It's 2 nights of the best cabaret, all celebrating David Bowie, and all for Cabaret versus Cancer. Get yourselves a ticket if you can, while you can.
While you can.
While you can.
Indeed. I want to taste you through my mouth.
That's not what it says.
I want to taste through your mouth.
I want to taste through your mouth.
The man from another place.
Now, remind me, is this the woman from just down the hall? No. It's the man from another place. And that place is not, though it could be, the Fat Trout Trailer Park. Fat Trout Trailer Park.
Agent Sam Stanley.
Agent Sam McKinley Stanley. Agent Sam Stanley. Agent Sam Stanley.
Carl Rod.
The only Twin Peaks character who sounds like a porn star. He's Carl Rod. Carl Rod. Carl Popshot Rod, as they called him on set. Carl Rod. Pop.
We live inside a dream.
We live inside a dream. Life is but a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a Fat Trout trailer park, say fat truck trailer park. Come on, fat truck trailer park. Fat truck trailer park. Ooh, fat truck trailer park.
We're 101. Like a turkey in the corn.
Like a turkey in the corn. Gone, gone, like a turkey in the corn. Turkey in the corn. Gone.
2 by 4.
2 by 4. 2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. Hit him on the head with a 2 by 4. 2 by 4.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Angelo Badalamenti, he wrote the theme tune. He played the theme tune, appeared in Mulholland Drive, didn't like the coffee. Angelo Badalamenti. Badalamenti, Badalamenti, Badalamenti. So,
I wonder what scores the people at home are on.
right.
And while they're telling us what scores they're on, because I had a few complaints last week that we
did not, yeah, we did
So
stop.
tell us what scores we're on.
What are the scores on the doors?
Because we
You
genuinely
bunch of whores.
And as people type in their scores, I thought I would tell you a fun clock.
A fun clock.
A fun clock fact.
That's a fun clock fact. It's a good job she rehearsed this, isn't it?
A fun clock fact. Clock.
No, you see, you do that, it ends up sounding like cock fat. Fun cock fat.
Fun clock fact.
No. Fun clock fact.
It's fun clock fact with Rose Thorne. Did you know, Benjamin Lewis? Listen, did you know, Benjamin Lewis?
Right, what?
That the clock in St Pancras Station,
right, yes,
is an exact replica of the original clock from 1860.
I did not know that.
And the original clock from 1860 is in a barn.
In a barn?
Yeah, it's on the side of a barn.
Right, so
rebuilt. But what's the fact? That is one thing you need to know.
I mean, that is.
The fact is that the reason the train station...
Not just the fact is, the fun clock fact is...
The British Rail had clocks in every train station set to British Rail time. Because, depending on where you were in the United Kingdom, you could be 5 minutes before London, 5 minutes after London. Bristol, I think, was 12 minutes.
So you're telling me that different places in England had different times?
Exactly. So they set up, so British Rail clocks were the clocks that you went by when you knew your train was coming at 4:15. Because I think Bristol was 12 minutes ahead.
Right.
And Norfolk was 5 minutes behind London. So you never knew when your train was going to turn up. So you had to adhere to the British Rail clock that was on the wall.
Standardised.
And then along came the Victorians and decided that actually Greenwich Mean Time, where the whole country was on the same time,
and you could be mean at the same time.
So yeah, that's this week's Benjamin Lewis clock fact.
I mean, it wasn't my fact. It was your fact. It was fun clock fact. With
Rose Thorne.
Yes, you forgot your name there. Another one of those next week. We will not remember to do another one of those.
That's exciting.
That's a cock fat. Flan click fat.
Okay, so now there's just loads of cock jokes on here.
Really?
I don't know how that happened. So I better scrolling back. Good grief. We've been chatting for a while, haven't we?
Serena's on 14.
Oliver's on 8. Annika's on 12. Joe's on 12. Serena's on 14. Graham's on 11. Paul is on... I don't know, Paul, if we called that card.
No, we did not call that card.
John's on 11. Snake's on 7. Will's on 8. Fluffy and JJ are on 10 and 9. Nadja's on 13. Clive's on 9.
A crappy 9.
Patrick's on 8. Shane is on 9. Ooh. Amanda and Andy are on 10 and 12. Simon's on 13. Come on, Simon. Maya's on 7. Joe Foley's on 11. Andrea is on 5.
No, Leo Johnson has not been called. And now I've said it loads of times. I've not done that. If I remember doing that, I've not done
Hazel's
that.
on 12. Shell, you're on 7. Pete Python, 8. And now they're just loads of cock jokes. Cock jokes. Yeah, we definitely haven't called the ponytailed bald man.
Not bald.
Fat cock.
Fat cock trailer park. Fat cock trailer park. Come on, fat cock. That's the remix. It's the B-side.
Everybody's shouting at Maya, who's saying she doesn't know either. Nobody's an archivist tonight. This is what happens.
No grown-ups.
This is what happens when chaos rules, and I don't have to go to work on a Friday.
Or as the fox said in Antichrist, chaos reigns. Well, no, I don't think shit is fair. I think overall I was disappointed in it, but visually at times it was great. And I didn't mind the fox. I just thought the kind of, to me it felt like, women are evil kind of thing. It's like,
women are evil.
Well, that is true.
It's our defining feature.
It's not my favourite Lars von Trier film.
4 balls. 4 balls.
There are 4 balls.
4 balls.
Each ball has a number.
4 balls. Then I'm going to
numbers 1 through 10.
4 balls, and I'm going to get more gin.
Swirl the number.
Okay. 4 balls, and I'm going to go and fill out the gin. Ooh, and you can do your thing. Get your.
You can do your thing. Say you can do your thing. Come on, come on.
We need to stop and look at the time. Irene. Irene is on the ball. What's
Irene,
the ball?
cross that dab out. Invaginate Irene.
He was never here.
He was never here. Poof.
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code? Agent Desmond, are you talking to me in code?
Agent Desmond could talk to me anyway, like Robert Engels.
It's Robert Engels, thickhead. Robert Engels, co-writer of the film. No, he was not in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, I'll do this one because I know that we're waiting for it. Higgly jig, a motta dem, jig heter, Laura.
You're nearly getting the
Ah,
Higle a morta dem, ye hater Laura. But of course, Higgly Jig is a kind of dance, and it begins with H. Not unlike another dance that begins with H, known as the hustle. And we say, do the hustle. Still too high. Oh, it's do the hustle. Do the hustle.
That was for you. And it was also for John, whose birthday is this weekend. So happy birthday, John. I'm going to go and top up the gins, and you people of Twingo are going to
break a record.
Try and break a world.
Let's make some history. Let's make a memory, people. Let's do it. Okay. So, topping things already. Okay. So, at this point, while Rose goes away and refreshes our drinks, what I usually do is I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it, possibly for comedic effect, and I accompany myself invariably on the kazoo. But this evening, we're all going to kazoo. And if you have the book, you can also sing along and kazoo. So basically, let's do the book, people, first. The book, it's very simple. It's the first song, I believe. It's the first song, and it's on page 15. It's the rewriting of Tainted Love, the soft cell version. So basically, everyone with a kazoo can play along to that. It's quite simple, and there are also even 2 parts you can play. You can do the or you could do the so there's now, of course, I'm playing the wooden kazoo, which doesn't have a wide end and a narrow end. But if you have a normal kazoo, you are not blowing, you are humming, having made a seal with your lips. A seal with your lips around the fat end, and you hum into it like this. And as I see myself doing that on the screen, I think it's apposite to remind you that I've done Shakespeare. Okay, so we're going to sing the rewritten version of Tainted Love, which is now called So Sick Of. And of course, this was written near the beginning of COVID, when lots of people were being idiots and going out when they shouldn't, etc., etc. So, okay, so just follow me as you go. And as I say, if you can record yourself doing this, let's make a memory. Okay. And you'll get participation certificates if you can prove you did it. Okay, so. So it seems you feel you've got to get outside, you've got to tan your hide. It's your right to do as you damn well please, and bugger that silly virus. Wallow in confirmation bias, cling to the bollocks Johnson spouts. Oh, forget those scientific doubts. Some say we are screwed, so screwed we refuse to be shrewd. And we've embraced Corona, and I don't mean to be a moaner, but we should stay inside and not go out. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick. Another bit of this. Again. Now you say it can't be a virus, it's that 5G in the air. Is there no end to your stupidity to make things right? You should be in a straitjacket tied up tight. The country's health, oh, you will wreck. And all because you're not playing with a full deck. Some say we are screwed, so screwed we refuse to be shrewd. That we've embraced Corona, and I don't want to be a moaner, but we should stay inside and not go out. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick. Don't touch me, please. I do not want to spread disease. I'm sick of you and want you to know that we'll all reap what you silly bastards sow. Don't touch me, baby, I'm sick of. 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 Some say we are screwed, so screwed, we refuse to be shrewd. That we've embraced Corona, and I don't want to be a moaner, but we should stay inside and not go out. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick of you. I'm so sick. One more time. I thank you. I hope we've made a memory. I hope we've smashed that record. Send us proof and we'll send you certificates. Please welcome back to the stage, Roast On. Whoop.
The cat was very quiet during that, which makes me think they were all
It's horror.
joining.
It's horror.
No, I think they were all joining in. I think they were all joining in. Surely. Oh, why are we sniffing?
I don't know.
Summer's here.
Summer is a coming, a wise, a wise.
What's in the bowl?
What's in the bowl? Twiglets!
You didn't even know we had
Twiglets in the
Twiglets.
bowl. I did not know we had Twiglets.
I keep a bag of snacks in the spare room.
Oh, don't go in there.
And you don't go in there. Because
It is a bad place.
it's like everybody's applauding you.
They should be applauding themselves for joining in, which I hope they do.
And of course, Serena said that was beautiful, and she's seen the actual soft cell. So what does that tell you?
Well, it tells you that before she went to see the soft cell, she had a health scare and was probably not cogent. That's what that means. She was probably not in her right mind.
Sabrina has a nut allergy, a quite severe nut allergy. And let's just say one of our friends took her to a restaurant where they fried the chips in peanut oil and then took her to a soft cell show. So maybe it was some kind of punishment. We will never know. But Serena lived to tell the tale, and that of which we are glad of. Still eating after 8 minutes.
So they're your snacks. You didn't get anything else.
I had cheese cracker. But
It's weird though. You have a cheese cracker, but you won't eat a cheddar.
Cheese crackers taste of salt, not fake cheese. I don't like fake cheese. And Wendy points out maybe it's not applause, it's time hand slaps. Amanda's just lost her kazoo cherry, and I bet, well, we'll do anything pretty much for a participation certificate, won't we?
Nice to join in.
So yeah, I'm taking a day off work tomorrow, Jen, and I will be making you all certificates. Oh, I'm going to number them and everything. Because you have to number certificates to make them legitimate.
I think you'll find it's pronounced certificates.
So, there we go.
There you go. Running away from yourself.
Twingoing. Simon, we hope you are still with us and awake and not too wired on after 8 minutes and soda.
You see, you say that after 8 minutes remind you of Christmas. I think what reminds me of Christmas is matchmakers. Mint matchmakers, which I think are better than after 8s. But then someone will buy orange matchmakers and it all goes horribly wrong.
But these are the ones that I think I eat most because often we have them over Christmas.
Let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo indeed, Benjamin.
Both in word and in deed.
Agent Dale Cooper.
The man himself, Agent Dale Bartholomew Cooper. Dale Cooper, Dale Cooper, Dale Cooper. Now, someone was, there was a thing going around Twitter saying, which Twin Peaks character are you?
Ooh.
It's not a quiz.
Oh.
It's just, which character are you? And some people were just saying this character. Kyle MacLachlan answered.
And what did he say?
He said, a cup of that damn fine coffee. That's who he is. Not really a character, Kyle. I don't know if you were paying attention. Well, that was a conversation ender, wasn't it?
It wasn't a time clock fact, was it? Clock fact.
Fun clock fact?
Fun clock fact.
Was it fun clock fact or just clock fact? I think it was fun, wasn't it?
I think there was the word fun because they thought I'd said fat cock.
That's why. I mean, well, next week maybe we'll give you a fat cock fact.
Well, we will be here.
Oh, no, we won't. No, there's no Twingo next week. I've forgotten. Because next week I'm doing a fucking show. Next week, no Twingo. Week after, we're back. We're back.
We're back in the room.
Oh, yeah. We're back at the Fat Trap Trailer Park. We're at the Fat Trap Trailer Park. Come on,
Woo!
come on. Fat Trap trailer park. Come on, fat trap trailer park.
Ooh. Ooh. I am the muffin.
Yes, you are.
You're a muffin.
You're tough in the muffin. I am the muffin. Have you seen the Muffin Man? Yes, he's a man who's half muffin. He's the Muffin Man. He's a monstrosity. I am the muffin.
Patrick's going, what do you mean we're not here next week? Oh, you weren't here the other week.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
were.
yeah.
We were. Patrick,
I'm doing a show, Patrick, so I will have drunk considerably less gin and I'll be doing things, poncing about.
Pete Python thought I said Time Cock, which was a spin-off show of Time Hand.
That's the porn version. The porn parody of Time Hand is Time Cock.
Probably made by boys in Manchester. Doing filth.
Filth. Time Cock Trailer Park. Time Cock Trailer Park. Come on, come on.
If you've got it, get ready to shake it. It's Pine Cone.
Pine cone. Pine cone. Pine cone microphone. Say pine cone microphone. Come on, come on. Pine cone microphone. Pine cone microphone. Oh yeah. Pine cone.
And Oliver says that you are going to be here even if we're not. But of course there's 55 episodes, 56 episodes. So you could watch back your favourite episodes.
Or watch one that you missed.
Or watch one that
if you were rude enough to have missed one.
It'll be fun. And then the week after, we're all so excited to see it. Half Heart Necklace.
Half heart necklace. Much like this one. It's a half heart necklace. Half heart necklace, as opposed to half heart Nicholas, who was born with an imperfection. Sorry, can I just see that again?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Where did that come from?
I had 2 hands free.
No, you didn't. It's spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
I don't have half of them. But which half? Electricity.
Electricity. High voltage man.
Flesh World is the name of the band.
It's the name of the band. Flesh World. Swingers coast to coast. Flesh World. Flesh World. Flesh World. Flesh World.
Monkey. Monkey.
Simply monkey.
Now,
Monkey.
Let me tell you about Monkey.
Let me tell you a little story about Monkey.
Today, Monkey had her booster shot.
Monkey and her booster shots. Monkey
And I had to wait outside in the rain while Monkey was taken in by the veterinarian nurse.
But she was never taken in by the veterinarian.
And seen to by a vet. And I waited out in the rain for about 20 minutes while the cat had her booster shots because of COVID. But the vet said she's lost a little bit of weight. She's not as heavy as she was last year when she had her booster shots. But last year, after just before her booster shots, she had spent 10 days at your parents' house where she gets all of the treats all of the time.
Got a little portly.
She gets a little bit chunky monkey when she comes back.
Monkey Trailer Park. Fat Monkey Trailer Park.
She gets a bit chunky monkey when she comes back from her holidays at her parents' house, her grandparents' house, and has to go on a bit of a diet. But yeah, so the vet saw that as having lost weight. So yeah, that was about as exciting as my fun fact clock fact.
Fun fact clock fact. Fat cock fact.
Garmon Bozia.
Garmon Bozia. You see cream corn on that plate. Garmon Bozia. Cream corn. Green porn. Lot of good that PhD did me. Stuck. Grocery store security.
Annie Blackburn.
Annie Blackburn. She's burnt black and blue. She's burnt black and blue. She's Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Annie Blackburn. Hot stuff. Annie Blackburn.
The Log Lady.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those unconstrained by the fetters of petty gender, I give you the Log Lady.
Talking of gender, of course, Instagram now have the ability for you to put your pronouns. So I urge you all, if you have an Instagram account, to get your pronouns up there.
It's interesting you say that, because I also saw somebody posting that there are a number of queer people who will not do that because that would be outing themselves to their. So it's not that anyone should feel pressure to do it.
Not at all.
But I think if you do it, I think it shows
allyship.
Allyship, yes.
It's a good thing to do. If you are comfortable declaring your pronouns, get them on Instagram now.
My pronouns are, of course, it and what?
You just click on the edit profile button, and then there's a little box there, and you type in, for in my case, it's she and her, and in your case, it's he
it
and him.
And what?
Yeah, that weren't there.
I can't write it in.
No, you have to choose. It's predetermined, otherwise people would take.
I'm not in, but no putting me in no pigeonhole. Screw the man.
Yeah, we are.
Right the power.
Yeah. Sarah Palmer, monkey.
Smokey McSmokeface herself, Sarah Palmer. Monkey.
You can't see us when we go off screen and try and talk to the cats.
Oh, you spotted that, did you? That they can't see you?
Monkey.
Oh, monkey.
Oh, she's always a little bit groggy on vaccine day.
Yeah, she's looking a bit arsey, isn't she?
Well, she's had a strange man poke her. And without
Listen, some people would form a queue for that kind of
without the
treatment.
fun of being in Manchester. Getting up to that strange man poking stuff. The dogging sight.
Fat trout dogging sight. Fat
Mrs.
trout dogging sight.
Mrs. Chalfont.
Two Chalfonts. Mrs. Chalfont, who, of course, at a certain time stayed at the Fat Truck Trailer Park. At the Fat Truck Trailer Park. Mrs. Chalfont at the Fat Truck Trailer Park. Fat Truck Trailer Park. Chalfont at the Fat
Are you vlogging?
No, I don't think so. That's to be more either side of the head stuff.
Annika says maybe Monkey can do Twingo next week.
Yeah.
She could try, but we're taking the laptop with us.
Ah.
So
Do it on the phone. Do it on Monkey's
she
phone.
doesn't have her own phone.
Oh, you took the phone off her, didn't you? That's
Yeah.
right, I've forgotten.
She was being irresponsible.
She was.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
Wind, river.
Wind River, where of course they discovered the body of Teresa Banks at Santander. Teresa Banks was found at Wind River.
Jay says he's got this image of you waking up in the morning. Yeah, you want to see that, Jay? Looking in the mirror as you brush your teeth and going,
What?
What?
It's not. We tend to cover the mirrors until midday because otherwise it's not. It's not what anybody wants. If you wear sunglasses, we cover the mirrors. It's the best way forward.
I mostly wear sunglasses after dark.
That's true.
That's a song record.
Because you look pretty sharp wearing sunglasses after dark. That's an interesting rhyme, isn't it? Sharp and dark, but it works.
Sharp.
Yeah, you look pretty sharp wearing sunglasses today. Just kicked you.
Yeah. Patrick says Monkey's throwing a Zoom party next week. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can all just Zoom together and lament our missingness.
Missingness.
This one's coming from J. Edgar.
This one's coming from J. Edgar. This one's coming from J. Edgar. From J. Edgar is the person from whom this is coming. This is coming from J. Edgar.
Jacques Renault.
Jacques Renault, he who has the cabin, you know, Jacques Renault.
Wanted to do a throat chop to you when you were doing that.
What? Why?
Don't take the ring, Laura.
Don't take the ring, Laura. One ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them. Don't take the ring, Laura. Don't be so acquisitive.
The other day, I posted a picture of Monkey. As
No.
I often do. I posted a picture of Monkey on my Facebook feed. The first person to like that picture of Monkey was Mr. Al Strobel.
It's a strange world.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm.
Do you know who I am? I am the arm. Do you know who I am? Do you? I am the arm. Cross it, dab it. You know, you there. Oh, yeah.
The power and the glory.
The power and the glory is over the kingdom. The power and the glory. Controversial, Canada, not Canada. We didn't know. The power of Christ compels you to cross off the power and the glory if you've got it.
The Palmer House.
The Palmer House. It's a house of magic. The Palmer House. Where did the ball go? It disappeared somewhere in the Palmer House.
The ring.
Once more, simply the ring. We've had don't take the ring, Laura. Laura, don't take the ring. Don't take what? Don't take the ring. We got a phone here. It's got a little ring on it.
This one is for Shell, Pete, John and Mike. Leo Johnson.
Leo Falula Johnson. We said it hadn't been called for some reason. You heard it because all you think about is Eric DeRay. DeRay? Dare?
It was a dare.
It was a dare. Leo Falula Johnson. Leo Johnson. This is where we live. Leo Johnson.
And of course,
Leo and his Johnson.
Ooh,
On.
And of course, also we have some Twingo layers back in the fold this evening. Fluffy and JJ are back.
Yes,
Clive,
welcome back.
Clive and Claire are back.
You couldn't stay away. Actually, you managed it quite well, and I don't blame you.
Knicker of Knicker Hazel is back.
Ooh.
And it's like the gang's all here.
The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Gow, gow, gow.
Was that Led Zeppelin?
No, it was Thin Lizzy. Phil Lynott was the singer. He dead now. I believe it was heroin. Next ball, please.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz. She sang the theme tune. She appeared in the show. She appeared in Industrial Symphony No. 1. If you haven't seen that, check it the fuck out. Julie Cruz, mad as a box of frogs, thinks about her dogs when she's singing.
The Good Dale is in the lodge.
Where's the Good Dale? The Good Dale? Oh, he's in the lodge. He's in the lodge.
The One-Armed Man.
The One-Armed Man, played, of course, by the wonderful Mr. Al Strobel, who's a fan of Monkey. Monkey fan.
Ronette Palace.
Now Ronette Pulaski has been called. That's the two that were asked the most. Have they been called? They have now. Leo Johnson and Ronette Pulaski.
I'm not going to talk about Judy.
I'm not going to talk about Judy. Another line from the wonderful Mr. David Bowie. Don't forget the Wilton Show. I'm not going to talk about Judy. Cross it off.
A real indication.
I got a real indication of a laugh coming on. A real indication.
I don't know the answer to that, Paul.
I mean, did we have like a turkey in the corn? We did.
There we go.
We did have like a turkey in the corn, yes.
The missing pieces.
Ah, the deleted scenes were known as the missing pieces. The missing pieces. My favourite bit of the missing pieces was definitely Laura on the staircase with the fan. That was, yeah. I thought that was amazing. I don't really know why they took that out. That's such a good bit. It's so good.
The red room.
We've had the Black Lodge. Now we have the Red Room. Is it in the Black Lodge? Nobody's ever really said. The Red Room.
Pete Python says we haven't.
What?
Had that.
Well, we have. Because I said, long gone like a turkey in the corn. I sang the song.
Well, there you go.
Granted, I kind of made up the tune because I don't remember what the tune
And
of the
this
song
is why
is.
we need an archivist.
A grown up in the room.
Sour-faced Lil.
Sour-faced Lil, sour-faced Lil. She skips out early at the restaurant, never pays the bill. She's sour-faced Lil. She works at the supermarket, she rides the till. Sour-faced Lil, sour-faced Lil. She grinds the corn, she works at the mill.
Till.
She's over there just did till. Sour-faced Lil, dead sour-faced Lil. What did she leave you in her will?
Glastonbury Grove.
Wow, that's quite a thing to be left.
Yeah.
Glastonbury Grove, not to be confused with Glastonbury Festival, which I believe is happening next year. If you'd like to go and inhale the excrement of other people, Glastonbury Grove.
They Mr. Jarvis Cocker
Yes,
is
of Pulp.
is hosting a live Glastonbury stream on the interweb.
And what is that?
It's £20, and it's highlights of Glastonbury.
What? So shit that's already been shown,
I don't.
and they're charging 20
I don't
quid
know.
for it. They're not bands singing live.
Maybe I didn't read all the lines. I only read the headlines.
Because if it's highlights, I mean that's.
I think.
Because the thing is with all festivals, as with all art in general, roughly 80% at least is shit or not worth seeing. Then there's like a 10% that's not great, but that's worth having a look at. And then there's the rest. And none of that is at Glastonbury. I never understood why at Glastonbury they didn't have like a tent where bands like Unsane or Oxbow or Shellac could play. Like bands that are a bit noisier, rock bands, but you know, a bit more aggressive. Whereas it's always kind of, it's indie, isn't it?
Well, Mr.
Only.
Jarvis Cocker is doing a thing, and it's on the interweb if you want to know more about it, because I didn't read the whole article. And now
Clearly.
you're asking me questions. I saw that Mr. Damien Albarn was doing a thing.
Albarn.
Doing a bit of the old barn thing.
That was another song on that Bowie playlist before the Bowie gig. He played Coffee and TV by Blur. Give me coffee and TV easily, virtually. Good video, that one.
Paul said that for next week, while we're not here, while we're doing a live show,
Live!
that he's going to edit together in the last 56 hours of just basically me losing my shit. Yeah.
That would be great. That would be a good
That would be a
video.
good video.
Yeah, that would be a really good video.
But they're not. Yeah, you see, Paul, you're pricing yourself too high. He wants a £5, and people are now. Yeah, you bring the price down to £3, and
You know Jarvis Cocker.
And Patrick says that he wants to watch you do that dance again.
I wasn't flossing. See, flossing is clear. I was just doing this.
Don't do that.
Whereas flossing
why
is.
Would you start on
it's
that?
like a. It's that, isn't it? Oh shit! What
have you done?
I've just disturbed the
dressing.
equilibrium. Yeah,
Don't do it.
Flossing is
Yeah.
It's different.
It's worse.
Flossing is worse.
Flossing is a thing which I don't really have any time for. But this thing.
You heard it here first. Rose Thorne has no time for flossing. The dentist is not happy.
I bought a water flosser. We used it about twice last year.
Can I just see the mime for water flosser? Water pick, I think it's called. Well, we've used it, but not for a long time now.
Right, let's play Twingo in our...
We could water floss live on Twingo.
Yeah, that's not... I'd have to turn my back.
No, I'm up for doing that.
It would ruin your lipstick.
No, I wouldn't. That would be
It
right.
would go everywhere. Nobody... That
No,
is,
I think it would be fine.
No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Putting my foot down.
I'm not having it, which is an insane lyric. I'm not having it. So there you go.
Let's Twingo.
Let's Twingo again.
Philadelphia.
Not the cream cheese. The place where they don't look after their bells. Not the whiskey. Philadelphia.
Don't make me do
No, don't make me do this.
Above a convenience store.
Which is where we used to live. Above a convenience store.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Laura Palmer.
Nah. She who fell foul of Killer Bob. Laura Palmer.
Agent Chester. Whoa. Desmond.
Agent Chester Desmond. Agent Chester Desmond. T-shirt. Floppy quiff.
As much as I like the well-styled quiff, a floppy quiff has got a certain je ne sais quoi to it.
Only when it's been styled for a film set.
And you've been fighting and your t-shirt's a bit ripped and you're a little bit
ripped.
glistening and whoa.
Yeah, trust me, if I was in a t-shirt that was a bit ripped, right, and my quiff had flopped, right,
yeah, glistened,
a little bit glistening, and I was fighting, wouldn't be good. I'd be like, he hit me, he fucking hit me.
But it would be valid content for your OnlyFans page. Just saying, if our bills keep going up the way they have done in this last week.
Yeah, but the problem with fighting people is that when you hit them, they hit you back. I mean, that doesn't seem fair.
You set up a video and you make it, and I'll punch you with a stick or something from off camera so that it looks like you're fighting. And it will be fine, but people just want the ripped t-shirt, the floppy quiff, and the glistening torso of Agent
And
Chester.
a torso, even more so.
And as Paul in Manchester said, he watched you eating a banana.
That's
He'll
true.
watch anything. Yeah. See, Shell's with me. Shell and I, we'll just pay to watch boys with floppy fringes rip their t-shirts and fight. Yeah, I probably would, you know. She's my mother's sister's girl.
She's my mother's sister's girl. Cross it off, dab it. There's not that many balls left.
There's still quite a few left. I've got a few in
There's
my
not
hand.
that many.
Baby laxative.
Baby Laxative, as I've said before, it's my stripper name. Baby, and please welcome to the stage, Baby Laxative.
And you know what would happen?
Oh.
Somebody would get one of those sticks with a hook and just pull you off the stage. The curtains would come down. They'd be screaming in the aisles. It would be revolting.
Baby Laxative.
Waldo.
Waldo. Waldo. Baby Laxative, of course, is as bad as that would be. Still better than the film Baby Driver, which is a wafer-thin confection of nonsense with female characters about as well drawn as I could draw an actual picture.
What is it?
Baby Driver.
Is Ryan Reynolds in that?
I don't think so. No, it's John Hamm is in
What's
it.
the one Ryan Reynolds in with a jacket with a snake on the back? Dragon.
First of all, Ryan Reynolds is not in that film. We're talking about the film Drive, and that's what's his name? Someone else. He was in La La Land. It's not Ryan Reynolds though.
Really?
No, I've forgotten his name. What's his name?
What's his name?
What's his name? Cool blimey apples. I was in Oliver once, you know. What's his name? You were in Oliver? How have I never heard about that? Unless you were pegging someone called Oliver. Well, how are you? What? You weren't in Oliver, were you? When was this?
When I was in the guides.
You did the whole show.
We did the whole show. It was about 1983, and I played a milkmaid.
Oh, in the Who Will Buy This Wonderful Morning? That whole scene, yeah. Knives to grind, knives to grind.
And they were promising to get me one of those wooden cows.
Yeah.
They didn't get one.
So you're a milkmaid with what? You were just pretending. So someone said, why did that girl come on doing this? So you had no buckets? No oxbow thing across your...
It was just me.
Who will buy my wonderful... I've got nothing. You were like a vegan milkmaid.
I'm sure I told you.
I honestly don't remember you telling me that. Who will buy... I've got nothing. Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky I never did see. Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me so I can see it at my leisure?
All the time in rehearsals, it was like, we're going to get you one.
We'll get you the thing. But for now, just do this. So on the night you went, have you got the thing? They went, no. You went, right, this is my cue. Thanks. Walked onto the stage. I'm so sorry. They promised me the thing. I'm just...
Oh, yeah. And it was people dressed up as butchers and people...
Knife grinders, knives to grind, any knives to grind.
12, 13-year-old Rose thinking this was her big stage debut. Why have you not known that? I'm sure we've had that.
No, I don't think we have. I was Noah, the Undertaker's assistant in my production, and I got to basically brutalise Oliver. At one point, I pushed him so hard to the floor, he slid right out of the spotlight.
But did he have a prop?
He didn't have a prop, no.
There we go. All the way through rehearsals, like, yeah, Rose is in hand. We've got it. Coming.
You are. I mean, just to check, you are getting this.
It'll go round your neck in a bucket.
But that's what you had.
And I was really excited because
So I'm thinking you did the whole show, so there was a lot of. We said the guides.
Yeah.
There was a lot of guys involved then.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
And who played the male parts? Did the
Guys
guys played the male part? Okay, but you don't have anything to do as a milkmaid other than sing "Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky I never did see. Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me?"
I think it's safe to say that my confidence as a singer at the age of 14
mine would
was
not have been.
not high.
Yeah.
It's still not high.
So did you come on stage and go?
Yeah, I did the silent applause thing, and I didn't say
Well done.
I was very much in the silent chorus, and
We're getting it for you, Rose. We're getting it. Bob's got one. He's got one. No. I know he's not booked tonight, but he'll be there on the night.
And then another year.
What did you do?
Another year.
I didn't know you used to do shows with the guys.
Every year we did a show. Another year they decided that they would do a variety show. And I thought, this is it. This is my calling.
What did you do?
Well, I was a big fan. I'm a big fan of slapstick.
Yes.
So I choreographed 3 other girls.
So you weren't part of it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So there's 4 of you on stage, right? Okay.
Basically, we did some funny walks. And a pie on the face. But nobody.
So funny walks. Can we see one of these funny walks?
No.
What was the funny walk?
No, it was probably very much inspired by Groucho Marx.
Oh, right, yeah.
Would have been a Marx brother. In my head, I'm recreating the Marx Brothers.
So funny walks, pie.
In the face.
That is slapstick, isn't it, really?
But I made the pie with shaving foam.
which stings.
It was mental.
So that's what happened to Fad Gadget as well.
But we used shaving foam in the face. It went everywhere, in her eyes, in her mouth. You couldn't see. And it was an old Victorian church hall, and the stage was about 8 foot off.
Yeah,
right?
really high.
And
Yeah.
it's really high, and we're at the top of this. Yeah. And that's all these are the only 2 productions I can remember.
Join us in 2 weeks' time for more theatrical memories with Rose Thorne.
I think it was at that point that I realised I was never going to be in theatre. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Let's
Now
finish
look
this
at me
fucking
now.
game.
Sorry, people. I don't work tomorrow. Paul and John don't work tomorrow. Simon doesn't have school tomorrow.
School's out for summer.
Dear Meadow.
Dear Meadow, where they do the Dear Meadow Shuffle. Have you been to the English Deer Park? It's a large-scale menstrual ranch. Oh, we're lifting things here. Oh dear. Smooth. That wasn't. You didn't see that, right?
It's a 3-letter word. It's owl.
Simply a owl. Just a owl. Owl, 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 owl.
Haps. 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 Diner.
Haps, Haps, Haps Diner. So good they named it 3 times. It's the diner belonging to Haps. It's Haps Diner.
This is a Formica table.
This is a Formica table. Green is a colour. This is the Formica. Yes, we are finally in the tension zone for all those 18 players that have never played before. This is the time when we are getting very, very close to the end of the game. Thank Christ I hear you cry. Knives, knives to grind. We're in the tension zone, which means we're close to the end of the game. So please do pay attention as we move on to the next ball. And oh, we've got calls. We've got calls. We've got 2 calls.
2 calls.
2 calls.
2 calls.
Oh no, we've got 3 calls. I mean that one's got no exclamation marks.
Yeah, do they mean it?
I think we've got 3 calls.
We got 3 calls.
Okay, we have 3 calls.
We have Joe Gilliver with 3 exclamation marks. We have Graham Clint with 2 lines of exclamation marks.
I thought you were going to count them, then that's good.
And we have JJ with not one single.
Not a single exclamation mark, and not in capitals. So I'm just saying, do they mean it?
So, JJ, are you yanking my chain?
Well.
So we have 3 Twingo calls. What are the chances? We were so distracted with memories of youthful theatrical theatre.
Who will buy this wonderful morning?
John, I know it's your birthday, and because it's your birthday, maybe I'll send you something in the post.
Maybe.
Maybe if you
it's your birthday.
If you send me a picture of you participating in the world record of Twingo players playing the kazoo consecutively and concurrently.
Simultaneously.
You get a participation certificate. Maybe even a chubba chubba chip chop.
That's not what they're called.
I'm going to check because
okay.
I'm not entirely sure. I believe JJ, he's been known to start fights down the pub. And
surely in the car park.
Well, he
There's
does
a time and a place.
Yeah, but JJ likes it indoors, doesn't he? It's the Manchester ones that like it in the car park.
Euphemisms, arama. Okay, while Rose goes away and checks your Twingo cards to make sure there's been no fraudulent calls of Twingo, I take this opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have writ. There is my full-scale, absolutely, look at the size of that, novel called The 35 Timely Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County. 1930s Maine, America, in the woods, strangeness, great deal of murder. great deal of murder, guaranteed to break the ice at murderous parties. We have the Menagerie, which is a fairy tale, an extended fairy tale, illustrated by the wonderful and the lavishly tooled Mr. John Atfield. It's illustrated throughout. It's a dark fairy tale, guaranteed to break the ice at dark parties, when the lights have gone. We have my three disturbing ghost stories, which comes with a free CD of disturbing soundscapes processed from recordings at an actual haunted castle, if in fact you believe in haunted castles. I mean, you're free to believe in whatever you like, but there's no such thing. We have my collection of stories based around technology called The Invention of Mother. Think sci-fi, think Black Mirror. Ooh, guaranteed to break the ice at science fiction-y parties. I don't know. And then we have the poetry, the three poetry books. We have Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, further Voices in the Red Velvet Elsewhere, and of course postcards from Twin Peaks. And then we have finally A Murder of Songs, which collects together the first year of songs what I rewrote for performance with kazoo at Twingo. But as I said earlier on, yesterday was World Limerick Day, so I thought I would read for you a few limericks. So I have here a trio of lewd Twin Peaks themed limericks that appear in this book, but I think I'll start with the limerick that's in here. It wasn't that long ago when I read it, but yesterday was World Limerick Day. So this is called a somewhat irreverent limerick. Twin Peaks. There once was a girl known as Laura, who Twin Peaks just missed morer and morer. They wish Bob had not been so drastic as to wrap her in plastic, but had found a better way for to store her. That's a limerick there. But now we have my three lewd Twin Peaks themed limericks, with apologies to all cast members involved. Some of these I performed in front of actual Twin Peaks cast members. Okay. The log lady did all that she could to make sure that her cookies were good. When the law came to her cabin, investigating a stabbing, she served coffee and gave them all wood. Next one. There once was a man called Ed Hurley, whose nephew James was all sullen and surly. And yet every weekend his morals would bend, and he'd parade down the street dressed all girly. And finally, there once was an agent named Cooper who saw Audrey and fell in a stupor. In his bed she was nude, suggesting things that were rude. So he flipped her and slipped up the pooper. In my defense, nothing else rhymes with Cooper. I've done, stupor. How are we doing? Are we ready to come back?
Ready to come back.
Ready to come back. Please welcome back to the stage Rose Thorne for the prize giving.
I've eaten a phenomenal amount of after eat.
Yes, you have.
And it turns out I'm a little bit drunk.
Well, there.
A little bit drunk. What are you doing behind me?
Knives to grind. I think we had milkmaids in our production as well.
Yeah, they were very common in Victorian London.
But they had the yolks.
Yeah, I didn't.
You were yolkless. The yolk was not on you.
But, I gave it my all. I think I probably got my dramatic arts guide badge.
Yeah.
That's why we did these things.
It said on it, milkmaid, sans yolk.
So, we had 3 Twingo calls.
Oh, we did, yes.
And we had 3 Twingo winners.
We're 3 winners. Okay.
Third place, Mr. JJ. Mr. JJ.
Mr. JJ. J. Jonah Jameson. Mr. J. Jonah Jameson.
J. You have won
Damn that Spider-Man.
One blue tinged double R trip to the bathroom.
One trip to the bathroom. Blue rose coloured toilet paper.
You have won a Twingo postcard. You will have missed these last week, or maybe did you see them? Twingo postcards designed by our very own tool, John Atfield.
I mean, that's not.
And you can also get it on a t-shirt if you have a look at the link to the side.
And on a mug.
And you get it on a mug. You can get shower curtains. You can do what you like.
Shower curtain.
Yeah, cushions.
Twingo shower curtain.
You can do a whole world of things. You can follow the link, get a t-shirt that says, you know.
Follow the bear.
But,
Oh yeah, the Twingo t-shirts, if you've missed them, oh, they are really fucking good.
You've won a page from the Norwegian phrase book, which if I'm honest, has a lot of blank spaces.
It does. Only on one side.
And
Things you may be asked, it says. Things you may be asked. Vil du ha en bil med automatisk eller manuel
Oh.
gear? Which means, would you like an automatic or a manual?
Would you like to buy some milk?
Knives to
Some
grind.
double Tommy Green.
In an owl bag.
A Twingo fire what with me pencil.
The much sought after.
A shortation cup of coffee.
Sup it.
A chopper chopper chopper.
That's not what they're called.
A owl eraser.
An owl to wipe away all those terrible mistakes.
A Norwegian flag.
They're leaving, you know.
A rabbit badge.
Rabbit.
A tiny little donut soap. Can you see it? Oh, how
Made by
tiny.
Rose Thorn's own fair
I
hand.
made this. Don't eat it or eat it. I don't care. But it's a tiny little rose soap with glitter on it.
A what soap?
Rose made soap. It's a donut.
Donuts.
And an owl from the fridge. Fridge magnet owl.
Fridge owl.
And
And
a piece of steel what you could bend.
like Sheriff Cable.
A knitted owl.
I knitted. And what is this owl's name?
Jack.
And Jack. This is Jack, the owl of.
Right.
The owl of fright. Does that mean he frightens people? He stops you being frightened?
Look at him. He's frightened.
He's pretty frightened. Oh, he's frightened.
Frightened owl.
Jack, the owl of fright.
Yep. Because he's frightened
He's so
all the time.
Because he's frightened.
He's frightened and he's frightened and he's killing for the fun of it. Graham Clint.
There you go.
Graham is second, correctly called. And you, Graham, have won not one, but 2 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the Double R Club.
That's 2 trips to the bottom. That's 6 sheets of Double R Club branded blue rose coloured toilet paper.
A Twingo postcard and a Killer Bob postcard, also done by John Atfield.
Killer Bob as in Bob's Burgers. Killer Bob's Burgers.
A sheet of paper from the Norwegian phrase book.
Learn Norwegian.
A fortune-telling fish. This fortune-telling fish can declare if you have COVID or not.
They can't do that.
A fire walk with me, Twingo 20.
Much sought after.
Some Double R Club.
In an owl bag.
A owl eraser.
Eraser.
A chubba chubba chubba.
That's not what they're called.
A shop of baby shop.
Sup it.
Oh, a slightly larger owl.
Considerably. No, sorry.
Donut soap.
A what, sorry?
Donut soap.
Donut soap.
Made by me.
Actual donut soap made
Actual
by
donut
Rose
made by
Thorn.
me. And I made some stickers to go in the back which tells you
says?
the ingredients. It says soap, do not eat, and a list of all the ingredients what are in
Wow, that's good.
it. It is good, isn't
It
it?
is.
I've had a rough week. I've been getting distracted by things like this. You have won a wooden rabbit which you can paint or colour in.
In any way you see fit.
An owl badge, a
An owl
Norwegian flag.
They're leaving you now.
A piece of steel what you can bend.
You bend like Sheriff Cable.
A blue rose fridge magnet.
Now you can have a blue rose on your fridge.
And an owl. What I knitted.
Okay, another owl.
Oh, another owl. It's all owls this week.
What? So this is an owl. What's the owl's name?
This owl is called Oliver.
Oliver, what colour is that?
Grey.
Oliver, the grey owl of...
Sweeping up.
Oliver, the grey owl of sweeping up. Does he help you sweep up? Does he tell you when to sweep up?
What he does is when you've swept up, you've swept up and you have got a little pile of oos and...
That's a Scottish word. You're going to have to explain
dust,
that.
a little pile of dust. And you turn your back to get the shovel to come back, scoop up all up, and he messes it up.
What an arsehole.
When you neatly sweep up a room,
he'll fuck it up.
Along comes him.
His name is
Oliver.
Oliver, I believe. Yes.
And he'll mess up your sweeping.
So basically, keep him out of the room when you're sweeping.
Or not.
But yes, do.
In first place, it's our very own log lady. It's Miss Tallulah Mockingbird.
Oh yeah.
Tallulah Mockingbird. See, Shell, who knows, says that scientists agree that the fortune-telling fish is a more effective way of knowing if you've got COVID than the lateral flow test.
They do not say that.
Tallulah Mockingbird, George Oliver, you have not one, not two, but 3 trips to the bathroom courtesy of the Nawar Club.
Oh, yeah.
You have won 3 postcards, including the Bob's Burgers as Bob and the Twingo and a donut bag.
That's an embarrassment of riches.
You have won a sheet of paper from the Norwegian hand.
Learn Norwegian.
You have won a chocolate bunny.
Oh, Kit Kat bunny. Oh.
The double R copy in English.
In an owl bag.
A Twingo fridge magnet.
Ooh.
A piece of steel, what you can bend.
Like Sheriff Cable did.
A shot of Agent for the Doctor.
Stop it.
A big, ginormous.
A ginormous.
Donut soap, what I made.
It looks like a donut, but don't eat it. It's soap.
It says on the back, don't eat it. If you eat it, it's at your own leisure.
Yes, you're in peril.
You have also won, something in a little brown bag.
Something?
It's a
Ooh.
green butt skunk.
These are cool. They're very pointy and sharp and jaggy.
Can you see?
It's basically a fishing fly that appeared in Twin Peaks. It's called the green butt skunk.
And this is, and I
but it's like a pin badge.
And I haven't even filed that down. It's really sharp.
Really pointy.
You could catch your cheek on it, but you can wear
That's a selling point.
But it says on the bag, sharp.
Sharp.
So
Harp. Stay sharp to the bottom of the glass.
You
Harp. Stay sharp.
Tallulah Mockingbird.
More.
1. A sexual pine cone. We at Twingo call it the French tickler.
She calls
A Twingo firework with me pencil.
much sought after.
A green kazoo.
Ooh.
Signed by Benjamin Falula Lush.
That is my middle name.
A pine tree, what you can paint, colour in or hang.
From a personal piercing.
And your very own sachet of baby laxatives. And of course a Chubba Chubba Chip Chop. And of course a Norwegian flag.
They're leaving.
And of course a rabbit eraser.
Eraser.
Pop that in there.
Popping in.
You have also won
So much stuff.
a knitted donut.
That's not a donut.
No, it's a knitted owl. This evening's knitted prizes have been owls. And you have won...
what's the name of this owl?
Jacques.
Jacques. So we had Jack. Now we have Jacques.
Jacques.
Jacques. What colour is Jacques?
Jacques an ecru colour. He's French.
Jacques, the ecru owl of...
Coming back.
Of coming back.
Yeah.
The
Jacques back,
owl,
baby.
Jacques back, baby.
Jacques back, baby.
So does that mean he goes away and comes back? Or
sometimes
when you go
it's like, where's Jack? Where's Jack? Jacques back, baby. Where's Jack? Where's Jack? You're going to ask.
Où est le Jacques?
Jack's back, baby. You see, you know, I know you think that I don't think about the life that I'm imparting in these little knitted things as I make them, sitting on the sofa on a Saturday afternoon while it rains outside and we're all cozied up. But, you know, every time I make a knitted owl or a donut or a tree, I I whisper, a little breath of life into them so that when they come out and are given away as prizes for all of you winners, I can hear them. Yeah, Jacques back, baby. Jacques back.
Okay.
John Atfield says I have to drink some water before going.
So, are you going now?
Yes.
I have one question for you before you go. Où est le Jacques?
Jacques back, baby. You see, this stuff writes itself.
Give it up for Rostone!
Need a yoke.
Who will buy this wonderful ball? That was it. That was our Twingo episode 56. Thank you so much for watching and playing. If indeed you are still watching and still playing. We won't be back next week. We'll be back the week after next with Twingo 57. Yes, that's how numbers work. If you're in London, we are doing a show. I am doing a show next week. It's just me, but there's all sorts of shenanigans and stories and truths and learning lessons within the show. It's called Legions Learned Loosh at 50 and a half. If you can make it, that would be wonderful to see you. But if not, we'll see you in 2 weeks for more Twingo. I leave you with this thought. Please, wherever you are, whatever the restrictions are, please abide by them. If you're not meant to go out, don't go out. If you're meant to wear a mask, please wear a mask. And I cannot stress this enough, please do not lick the doorknobs. Thank you and good night. Who will buy this wonderful morning? Such a sky I wish I could see. Who will tie it up with a ribbon and put it in a box for me?